YouTube. Today is vlog 2, and I am in fucking pain, bro. Send help. Today has been frustrating, and I thought it would be a great time to just go ahead and flip over my OBS screen to film a vlog because I am tired. I am frustrated. I really just want to go take a nap, but at the same time, I don't want to walk away and have zero progress done. So today has been interesting, to say the least. So I decided I wanted to try to find good microphone settings for myself today, and that has gone not well at all. I was just looking at some like YouTube videos trying to get an idea for how I should set everything, and everybody like tells you how to maximize it for broadcasting. Like basically if you want to be a podcaster or something like that, they're like, here's your best settings for doing a podcast. And it does sound like a podcast when I put it on, but I did not like it. It sounded like very echoey and like very much like I was right up here in the microphone talking like this, and I did not enjoy it at all. I tried to film the outro for the second FNAF video using those settings, and once I heard it against my original settings and the other part of the FNAF video, I was like, I want to go back button. How do I find the back button? And I have not found that back button yet, because I don't know what the default filter settings are in OBS. And when you type in Google searching for the default settings for OBS, nobody tells you what they are. They just want to tell you this video about how their settings are great and how you have to use them. And I'm like, that is not what I'm looking for. So yeah, that has been my fight today. Honestly, the last 2.5 hours, I've been sitting at my computer trying to record and not getting anywhere because I've just been struggling. And I'm still struggling with my freaking model whose eyes want to close every time I'm sitting here with my eyes open. Ugh, everything is wrong. I need a snack and a nap. Lately, I haven't really been feeling that great, so I feel like it's only adding to how, like, frustrated I am and how upset, like, I get whenever things start going badly. Like, pretty much as soon as I had my first issue today, I was just already yelling 5 minutes in. I was like, why the fuck is it not working? And so the last, like, 2.5 hours have just been me getting angry, and there's really no need for it. I don't need to be this angry. It's just I don't know, I'm frustrated, I'm tired, I don't feel good. So it's not a good mix, but at the same time I don't want to get like behind. I want to try to stay consistent, and I'm already not going to be posting this week because I'm trying to get ahead so I can be more consistent. And so I'm like, if I don't buckle down and get stuff recorded and get stuff edited this week, then my goal of taking this week off to get ahead is not going to happen. So I'm trying to push through still, but figured it would be a good time to just sit down and yell into the starry void about how pissed off I am. It started out earlier when I first turned on OBS and FNAF, and I was just trying to shoot an outro for the second video, because the second video happened where like I sat down and I recorded all of it, and then I was like, damn, this game's frustrating me, I need to take a break. So I took a break, and then I just decided not to go back to recording FNAF that day. And so because I just ended after taking a break, I never filmed an outro for it on the day that I actually recorded the footage. So I went back to record it today and just started having problems right from the start. At first, like, I did a test video because, you know, my last vlog, I said I had problems with the audio separation in OBS. So I always do a test video so that I can see the separation and make sure everything's there. But the thing that I constantly forget is that when you open a video with multiple tracks, just open it up as like an MP4 or whatever file it is on your computer before you put it into like a software for editing, it's only going to play what's on track 1 for you. And so I sent myself down a rabbit hole for an hour that just was not even necessary, because I did my test video, I opened it in just my regular computer media player, and I listened, and I was like, oh my god, I can only hear myself talking. Where's my game audio? And so I went back and I checked all my settings, and I was like, all of my settings are right. What is happening here? Why am I not getting game audio? So I flopped them. I flip-flopped my mic and my game audio, and I tested again, and then I had the game audio, but not my mic. So I was like, what is happening? Why is nothing recording on track 2? Like, this is not making any sense to me. What the heck? And so I spent like some time Googling about why it's not recording on like track 2 or whatever it was, and nothing was helping me in the responses that were popping up. And so I was just getting more and more frustrated until I finally walked away. I went and made some garlic bread. I ate my garlic bread in frustration, and I watched YouTube. And then as I was watching YouTube, it finally hit me. It's not an OBS problem, I'm just stupid. That's what hit me. It hit me that I was just viewing it wrong, and that's why I wasn't able to hear all of the tracks properly. And so once I realized this, I came back to the computer and I imported the test video into Premiere, and I listened to it, and of course, everything was fine. Of course, everything was fine. It was just fucking me. So that's how today's going. I wasted an hour trying to figure out a problem that wasn't a problem. And then I came back, and because I had been flip-flopping my settings so much trying to figure that out, my first intro recording had all of the audios pancaked again. So I had to go fix that. Luckily, I did listen to that test, so I didn't record like a whole video with pancaked audio again. But still, like, when I was listening to the intro part in Premiere, and I was like trying to delete the game sound just to hear myself, because at this point I had fucked around with the audio settings and I was finding out that I wasn't liking the audio settings. So I was like, I'm gonna delete the game sounds just so I can listen to myself. And I deleted the game track, and the game sound was still there. And I was like, fuck me, why? And so at least I was able to fix that. Anything else I record today should, knock on wood, should be okay and separated correctly with the audio, but it has definitely been a frustrating day. So I had a non-issue, and then I created an issue, which I solved, and then I was messing around with my mic settings because I was like, I wish my mic sounded better. I wish I didn't clip as much when I go make high-pitched noises. Like when I go, I probably clipped right there. So I was like, if I'm gonna play horror games or anything that might make me like scream or jump or make a high-pitched noise, then I'm gonna need a mic that's not clipping. And so I went and tried to do some mic setting magic to fix it, and I ended up just sounding like a dude on a podcast. I just want to go back to the original settings because I feel like I sounded the most natural at the beginning. And really the only problem I had with my audio was the fact that it would clip too much, and occasionally the filter wouldn't catch like my pops and stuff. And so there's a little flaws, but for the most part, I liked the way that the default settings were because I felt I sound really natural. And now that I've heard the podcast me, I want natural me back. And hopefully these settings are closer to what I was at before, but I still don't know if they're the same because I can't find anywhere on the internet that will just write out for me what my OBS settings were originally for filters. Nowhere. So yes, this has been my day. It has been frustrating, but we learn from it.